Hello friends, it's Jerry from Turquoise Dreaming. How you doing tonight? Welcome to my channel. I am here just to share this little journal I made. I made for the Dear Julie Julie envelope mini challenge in the challenge for her September Stashbuster Junk Journal challenge. So this was mini challenge number 3. And I never made an envelope journal before, so this was my first attempt. So it was fun. I liked it. I used, she had instructions in her video where she used 5 envelopes, so I think I used more than 5 envelopes. I used, let me see if I can count real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's a little hard to count because I have so many other things in here. And so what I did was I followed her instructions, and I also looked at how Maria's Miscellany did it. I didn't really look at any other because I didn't have time, so because I had to get this done for, I'm getting this, I got my picture already posted under the wire because it's about 11:30. It's due today. Today was the deadline. Got my picture posted. I don't know if I'll get this video posted in time, but I don't think the video really has to be posted before midnight today. I think it's just the picture. So I'm going to try to get this video up, but I might not make it. So let me just get started with the flip through. So what I did, like I said, I never made one of these before, but what I decided to do was I received, I was looking through what I was going to use. I picked out the envelopes, looking through what I was going to use, and I had this nearby because I received this right here. This is wallpaper, and I received it in Happy Mail from Maria at Maria's Miscellany. So I thought, well, this is really pretty. It's like a cookbook looking, a recipe looking kind of wallpaper, you know, with these vegetables on here. So I thought recipe cookbook. So I thought, that would be cool to make this envelope journal recipe related. So that's what I did. I used this. This was the whole strip of wallpaper that she sent me. I folded it in. It was like, you know, out here. I folded these 2 pieces in and made the inside of the covers also in this pretty like vegetable pattern. Okay, then so I had a little seam right here where I put some washi tape, and this bronze just looks so pretty with this you know, the colors here and here. So that's how I got my cover started. And then I did my envelopes, and I don't know if I did it right. I have no idea because I really need to watch some more videos and see if I did it right, but it's together, so, and I think it looks cute. So what I did was, I try to explain what I did briefly because I want this to be a quick video, but I put a little, this is an actual original seed packet that I had. I cut the cover of it off, you know, instead of having the whole envelope. I just didn't think it was going to work right here. I was going to put the whole envelope on here. I just felt like it was too much, or maybe it wouldn't glue down right. You know, I'm working with envelopes here, so I just cut the front of it off and glued it on here. And I think what I did was I just finished this, so I left a little pocket right here. I don't know if it would actually be able to be used as a pocket, but there is an opening right here. So, you know, it's glued down really good, so it should be able to be okay as a pocket. We'll see. I mean, I just finished gluing some of this stuff, so it's probably still drying, but so I won't tug too hard on it right now. And I don't have anything in the pockets right now. Just want to go ahead and show how it is now, and then I'll come back, and if I do more decorating, stick things in the pockets and things, then I'll do another video on that. So that was my first page. I wanted something to go with my vegetable theme here and cookbook theme. So then I have a piece that, the rest of these pieces are cookbook and recipe related, pretty much. So like here, this was a piece from a cookbook scrapbook that I had, like a recipe scrapbook notebook. So there were some pieces in there where you make your own recipe book. that I had got at a thrift store. So I put a piece of that right here just to decorate. This was a solid part of the envelope where it doesn't open. So I put that right here as like a journaling spot. And then this is a page from a Better Homes and Gardens cookbook. And so I just put this as a page right here. And then this is the envelope. And this is where it opens, where you can tuck something in here. See, I don't have anything tucked in here except for the page right now. And then this, let's see, I turn this over. You see, here's the solid piece of the envelope. And I made a little flip with another piece from that cookbook, scrapbook that you can write on. There's tons of writing room in here, believe it or not. But another envelope here that has the opening where you can put something in the pocket. And this little stationery I had tucked with my, or stored with my recipe and cookbook things that I use for cookbook and recipe journals. And because I thought it looked with the gingham, I just thought it would go well and look really pretty with the recipe journal. So this is the first time I used it. It was old, but it had never been opened. So I took a piece of that out and put it right here. I just think that's really pretty. And so you've got a page right there. So like I said, here's the opening where I can put something in the envelope. And then the side, I glued on, this is I think the solid side of the envelope. So right here I glued on a recipe card that folds out. So you've got all of this room to write on and the back here. And this can be decorated. Okay, so then the next page is the opening. So I tucked another piece in from the recipe. I have a couple of these recipe type scrapbook notebooks. So this is from another one, and this is a really pretty one with has like dried flowers up here and, you know, pretty kind of trim down here. So that's another page. And then here's the opening where I can tuck something in. Okay, so on this side I have a guest check. And what I did with this was I had to cut off the bottom because it was too long to fit on this solid piece of the envelope. So I took it and made that piece that I cut off a little hinge right here. So I made a little hinge and made this guest check a flip out. And then, so, you know, my guest checks, I know there's different guest checks, but this one is like cardstock and it's got lines on the front and the back. So like I said, tons of writing room in here. It's amazing. And so here's another piece from the notebooks, scrapbook, cookbook. You see it says recipe from the kitchen of there, really pretty paper. And this is cardstocky too. So all of this writing room, all of this writing room. And then there's the envelope where something can be tucked in. And then so as we turn, this is the solid side, and I glued this piece on right here. You can see that matches. That was from the same page here. And then another piece of that gingham stationery here, and that folds out. I left that one long. And here's the envelope where you can tuck something in. And then here is I made a little hinge with washi tape here and put this recipe card on here because I didn't want to glue it down. It had lines. First of all, it's pretty colors. And then it has lines on both sides. So I made it, you put the washi on here so I could make it into a fold out. And then here I have another page from the Better Homes and Gardens cookbook that flips out. And there's the envelope where you can tuck something in. And then we turn the page, another flip out recipe card. This was a really super pretty one. I did not want to cover this up. And this is a vintage too, so really pretty. I wonder if it has a date on here. Most of these don't have a date, but once in a while you might find a date. But isn't that one pretty? It's so pretty. I love that one anyway. This is all for that challenge, the Stashbuster challenge. So here's the next page. Another piece from one of my cookbook, recipe, scrapbook, notebooks, whatever those are called. But cardstocky, and it's really pretty. See, recipe from the kitchen of, all this room right here. Here's the envelope where I can tuck something in. And I love that little guest check idea so much that I put another one in here. I thought that was just a super cool idea. I like the numbers being right here, you know, from the bottom. I just think that's so cool. And here's the other side of it right here. Really neat, right? And then here's the back. We're at the back. So, you know, I'm going to probably add some more decoration on the plain parts and some embellishments and tuck some things in the envelopes, and this will be chunked out. Probably have to get a little tie closure on here, but I think it's like I said, I don't know if I did it totally right, but it is an envelope journal. The cover is not an envelope, the cover is wallpaper, but I just wanted a pretty cover over this. So like this could have been the cover, but I think it looks better. I think this looks better as a page, and this looks better as a cover. So anyway, whether I did it right or not, I think it's super cute. So I liked making it, and thank you to dear Julie and Kara Brandon for the whole challenge, and whoever issued this little mini challenge. I guess it was dear Julie since she did the video on it. And anyway, whoever did it, thank you very much for challenging us to do this, because it was something I never did before, and I had totally a lot of fun and enjoyed it. So like I said, this is going to be a quick video, so I'm going to end it here, and everybody have a great night, and see ya tomorrow probably. Have a good night. Happy crafting.